Good morning and welcome to Wake Up and Rise, the morning show that brings you the latest information, motivation, and inspiration you need to rise above. I'm your host, Dustin Williams, husband to the last good woman on earth, father to 3 amazing kiddos, and Kentucky's favorite real estate expert. Each episode is designed with you in mind, providing you with insightful tips, daily inspiration, and strategies to succeed. So grab your cup of coffee, settle in, and let's rise together because it is time to wake up and rise. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Wake Up and Rise, the show where we fuel your day with inspiration, motivation, and the strategies to rise above. It has been a minute. It has been a minute since we have went live with my laptop's about to die, with an episode of Wake Up and Rise, and there's a reason for that. You know, whenever you read online, when you Google things, they don't tell you all the problems that come with it. You know, when you Google, hey, how to start a podcast or how to, start a live show or whatever, they don't tell you that when you do it daily, or when you do it often, more often than once a month, that you're going to have all these issues. So today's episode, we're actually rebranding this. We're calling it episode 61 again, because the last episode that I recorded was on the same topic, only there was no audio. There was no audio at all. So I want to make sure that I have audio while I'm talking to you now. There is. I hear me. I hear myself. There's my voice. So we definitely have audio. We're going over the same thing that I previously went over, but guess what? You didn't hear any of it, so it's the first time. So this is going to be great. And all the technical difficulties, the holidays coming around and everything, I decided to take a little bit of time and spend it with family, right? When I first started doing this show, I said, you know what? I'm going to do this every day, Monday through Friday. If you've been following me for a while, then you notice I'm not always all that consistent every day of every week, right? So 2025, I'm going to change that up a bit. 2025, I'm going to change that up a bit. But priorities take place, right? My kids, my family, my business, even though this show is important to me, there's priorities that I got to work on sometimes. Since, you know what? Sometimes I don't realize that I've let my priorities take away from me the thing that I wanted to do in the first place. So I wanted to do this show. And there's been some mornings where I wake up and work has already taken over my day, and I've allowed that to happen. So I'll fess up to that. 2025, things are going to change. I'm going to be a little bit more consistent for you guys. I'm trying to map out some content. I'm trying to prepare for an amazing 2025 here on Wake Up and Rise. And I really hope that you guys enjoy what's in store in the future for us. But for today's show, we're talking about something fundamental to every field and walk of life, and that is professionalism. Specifically, we are diving into the 3 P's of professionalism today. The 3 P's are presentation, punctuality, and positivity. Folks, these principles don't just elevate your career, they transform your personal and your professional relationships. So go ahead and grab your cup of coffee, your notepad, and let's get started. By the way, if you guys have been following me, you also know that the wife, she bought a espresso machine because my coffee machine broke. my coffee pot broke, and so she bought an espresso machine. I've been having a ton of fun with that. So if you have recipes, or if you are really good at making espresso drinks at home, shoot me a message. Let me know. Put in the comments. Share that with me, because there's a learning curve to this. So I think I'm doing all right though. All right, so the 3 P's of professionalism. Okay, the first P is presentation. It's more than it's more than just how you dress, right? It's how you show up every single day in every single way. Are you organized? Do you communicate clearly? Because presentation, it's the packaging of your personal brand, right? It's what people see, it's what they hear, it's what they feel when they interact with you. So think about this. Are you presenting yourself as the professional that you aspire to be? A polished presentation, it builds trust, it builds credibility, it builds respect. Whether it's your physical appearance, the tone of your emails, or the way you speak in meetings, all of that matters. So review your professional presentation today. I'm definitely need to work on mine, right? It could be as simple as updating a social media profile. It could be prepping your outfit for an important meeting, rehearsing key presentation. It could be working on your communication, like how you come across, how you speak. Every small step adds up. Number 2, the second P in professionalism is punctuality. Respecting time, your time and other people's time. Let's talk about the second P, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about punctuality. Being on time isn't just courteous, right? It shows discipline, it shows respect. Time is the one resource, it's the most valuable resource on the planet. You cannot get it back, right? You can't replenish it. So honoring time, it is essential. Don't waste time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste people's time. You ever noticed how being late can create a ripple effect of stress for everyone involved? And on the flip side, showing up on time or even early, it sets the tone for success, right? It shows that you are reliable, dependable, and you value the time of others. I know things happen. I know things happen. I know it's a clear day and you go and get in your car, and then all of a sudden a monsoon blows by the road. And guess what? The traffic's all backed up because Lexington traffic, don't get it wet and don't feed it after midnight, right? Because it turns into a monster. And guess what? It gets wet. It gets wet, and them roads in Lexington, like you're sitting there for a good amount of time sometimes. Like you're sitting there. I get it. Things happen. Things happen. But here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Set calendar reminders. Plan your day, right? And always build in about 10 minutes, 10 minutes of time, 10 to 15 minutes of time that allows you for those little disturbances in your day. That way, if you do end up being late, maybe you're not as late as you would have been. Right? Trust me, this small habit, it can open big doors for you. You will be seen as the professional if you are punctual with your time and with other people's time, right? Don't waste time. All right, moving on to the last P of professionalism today. That's positivity. It's the professional energy booster, right? It's the secret sauce of professionalism. When challenges arise, it's the positive mindset that keeps you focused and resilient. Positivity is contagious, people. It motivates teams, it motivates people, it builds rapport, it fosters collaboration. Remember, professionalism doesn't mean you can't bring joy and enthusiasm to your work. You don't have to be the dull character in the room, right? That's not what being a professional means necessarily. In fact, it's the opposite, is what I would say. A positive attitude is a magnet for opportunities and for growth. So here's my call to action for you here. Start your day with gratitude. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, and I'm saying it today. Write down, here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Write down at least 3 things that you are thankful for in your career. It's a simple practice, and it can shift your mindset and set the tone for positivity all day. Do it the first thing in the morning. The first thing in the morning. If you know me, you know that I've followed Glenn Lundy. You know that I follow his morning 5, right? His morning 5 is no snooze, so don't hit the snooze button. No phone first thing in the morning, which is very hard, especially for a real estate agent. Number 3, goals and gratitude. So write my goals and gratitude down. Physical activity. So, get moving, get your body in movement, whatever that means to you. I mean, if you can't bench press 600 pounds, I don't suggest you go start doing that. If you can't run a mile right now, I don't suggest you start just running a mile without warming up or learning or whatever. Work your way up. A physical activity. And then 5, send out a positive message. It's the morning 5 from Glenn Lundy. And so I follow that. I do it, I adapt it a little bit for my personality. But do your gratitudes first thing in the morning, and don't let other people in your head when you're doing it, right? Don't pick up your phone and start letting people in your head. You know what? Spend some time just with you and God. Reflect. Sit and just reflect. You don't need social media first thing in the morning. You don't need the TV. You don't need the news. You don't need all of that first thing in the morning. Sit down, reflect on everything in your life, and write down things you are thankful for. At least 3. That's what I'm going to call you to do, is do at least 3. Do at least 3. So the 3 P's of professionalism: presentation, punctuality, and positivity. Those are the pillars of professionalism. If you master these, you'll not only stand out in your career, but also inspire those that are around you to rise to your level. So as you go about your day, ask yourself, how can I be a little more polished today? How can I be a little more timely? How can I be a little bit more positive today? Every single effort counts. Hey, even if you're just admitting that you need to change, hey, admitting that there's a problem is the first step to fixing a problem, right? So just admitting, hey, maybe I need to change this. Maybe I need to be a little bit more positive. And I'm going to tell you, I need all 3 of these. I need to be more professional in my presentation, in my punctuality, and in my positivity. I always need to work on those things. So thank you guys for starting your morning with me on Wake Up and Rise. I'm Dustin Williams here, signing off for the day, your favorite host of the Wake Up and Rise morning show and Kentucky's favorite real estate expert. So remember, the way you present yourself, value time, and embrace positivity can transform your life. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. And until then, keep on rising, my friends. Get out there today and shine.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, bro. Yeah. I feel like I could rule the world. I know I could be what I want to. Above all, be yourself all the time. Let no one tell you what you can't do. It's all about life and progression, motivation and the lessons and the blessings that come with it all. And if you feel like quitting, don't stop, keep going, cause you know they love to see you fall. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to ball. Cause I ain't had enough and I deserve it all. I put my all in it like no days off. On the road, let's travel, never looking back. Like,
Feeling like gold, I don't wanna hide it. Oh yeah, on top of the world, nothing gonna stop me. Ain't nobody telling me no, I'll get confused wherever I go. Yeah, feel like I can rule the world.
like I'm on top of the world. You know, like I can rule the world. Like I can rule the world. All I wanna do is live my best life for the rest of my years. Do what I love, just not what I can. And master my life for a master plan. Cause I remember way back when they thought I wouldn't last, they said I wouldn't win. But whatever though, I'm in the end zone, I'm doing my thing, and I'm big goals.
Oh yeah, feeling like gold, I don't wanna hide it. Oh yeah, on top of the world, nothing gonna stop me. Ain't nobody telling me no, I'll get confused wherever I go.
Like I'm on top of the world. You know, like I can rule the world. Yeah, like I can rule the world. Like I can rule the world. Yeah, like I can rule the world. Like I can rule the world. On top of the world.